Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. It is time for that weekly roadmap update. So as you may have heard, the main changes to the roadmap this week is that they have reintroduced object container streaming into the 3.3 build, and this will release to everyone on the PTU on October the 10th. Now, do bear in mind this is not the live branch, it is still the test universe. As a backer, you'll need to either opt into it or stay out of it. Now, all this is due to OCS being smoother than they could have ever anticipated, with many people seeing great performance increases. Obviously, the increases are relative and does not instantly mean everyone will have major benefits, but it does give a good indication that most of us should see some good improvements to frame rates. But with that said, let us check out the changes to 3.3. Now, all areas in characters are completed, so Rico Battaglia, the Virgil True Death Pro Am, and the Odyssey Flight Suit rework are all in polishing. The rest stops are also now in polishing. For gameplay, the shipboard ping and scan is at 33 out of 38. They have completed 6 tasks from last week, but also added 4. The group system improvements is at 39 out of 41, so they've completed 4, but removed 2, so there's only 2 more to go there. But there are no changes to the turret improvements, but Arena Commander and Star Marine REC rentals have moved into polishing, so that's now complete as well. Now in AI, there's no change in this department. They're still awaiting the completion of the multiple enemy combatants. Everything else is still in polishing, so it's just that one. For ships and vehicles, with everything barring the Constellation Phoenix in polishing, the only change was to that ship. It is now at 51 out of 76 tasks complete. That means that they have completed 8 from last week, so that is trudging along very quickly. For weapons and items, both now the Attrition series and the Dominance series are in polishing, so that's all the weapons and items now in the polishing phase. For core tech, the FOIP and VoIP feature now moved into polishing, so that's now completed. The general performance optimizing is at 22 out of 45. For object container streaming, now being in 3.3, as a whole it is still at 5 out of 15 complete. But broken down, background spawning is at 193 out of 198. So they've completed 2 tasks there, and there's only 5 more to go. For the asynchronous background spawning, this is still at 36 out of 38 from last week. And the code conversion is now at 70 out of 79, so they've completed 1 there from last week. Very little to go. Everything else in this area of OCS is in polishing state, so they're very close, which is a good point as to why they're bringing it into 3.3. Now, the 3.3.5 build is still there. This is generally when Hurston's going to come, but for characters, Clovis Darneely and the Hurston Clothing Collection are now in polishing. The Hurston Planet is at 75 out of 89 tasks complete, and the Lorville Landing Zone is at 189 out of 210. So they've completed 41 tasks on Lorville, but they have added a further 11. So great progress on both of these. Once done, they will be getting into and getting tested, and they'll be with us as soon as they can get it done. But the final thing for 3.3.5 is the no-fly zones. That is at 16 out of 21, so they've just added 6 tasks. Now that is it for the roadmap update. Good news that 3.3 build contains object container streaming. Obviously, it's a bit disappointing that the locations like Hurston and Lorville aren't coming in, or its moons, but it shouldn't be too long afterwards. Definitely a thumbs up from me, and the 10th can't come around quick enough. Anyway, do join me tomorrow for Star Citizen Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow me over on Twitch as we discuss a lot of this and break it down and let our thoughts be known. That is twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. Make sure you subscribe to me here, and I'll see you next time.